What's up, everyone? Ready for another exciting day of getting lots of work done. That's stream elements. See if the bot's actually working today. Does it show up? It says it's running, but it's probably not work. Oh, okay, it's working now. Sick. And if I do commands, is that gonna work? Alright, let's do this. Nope, the commands one does not work. It's just showing a blank link. Whatever. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? So plan for today. Some bug fixes to do. I think I fixed that. Yeah, I think I fixed that. And then one gun upgrade. Yeah, but then first thing I want to do today is a boss fight. So I need to design a boss fight for this scenario. I don't know. Alright, so current idea I have for a boss fight would be, I don't know, something. Say we'll do the round boss, and it'll do an attack where it shoots a laser like this, and one this way, and one this way, and that way, obviously, and then it rotates. So attack one. Let's give it 3 attacks. So it's gonna be laser shooting themed boss. Attack 1, rotating laser, and it goes to the middle of the room. Mid. So middle of the room. Next one will be, maybe it aims at you. Or maybe it bounces around the room. Okay, attack 2. It will... Maybe it'll do something like this. It'll have some knives, some blades or something on it. And it will spin and bounce around. So it'll just pick a random direction and bounce around the room, basically. What's your thoughts on custom resources? I haven't used custom resources ever. I mean, I actually don't know what that refers to, besides importing my own assets or something. Okay, and then I want to do one more attack. So, what's a suggestion for an attack I could do here? That. Travel around. Maybe it should drop, at some point maybe it should drop ammo in case you run out. Alright, so it should have some sort of resource replenishing attack. Maybe a biomass bomb? It could drop biomass behind it as it moves at some points, and you can use that to get ammo. So, get ammo. So you don't have to worry about ammo. How did I come up with the idea of Endoparasitic? You can see the original, the playlist about it. It was basically I wanted to do a survival horror game, and so I just looked at Wikipedia's article for the base of that, and then I also wanted to do something movement, like physically movement based, inspired by Gorilla Tag, and I thought, well, you have one mouse, so you have one hand in the game, and that's mouse is good for 2D, so it'll be a 2D game. So I need some kind of attack for this. What could it do? Maybe it drops ammo between attacks, I don't know. Or it spawns enemies or something. Am I getting notifications? What's a good... Yeah, okay, let's just go with maybe a bomb that drops something. Or maybe it drops, yeah, it'll just drop IMS behind it that I could use. Okay. I don't know if I like that though. Maybe a bomb. Okay, we'll go with a bomb. So it'll shoot a missile that explodes, and when it explodes, it drops ammo. How about? It'll drop like one piece of ammo. So something like this, right? And it will shoot spikes in all directions. It already has the laser. I feel like that's very similar. So this will explode and leave bullets also, maybe. Or it'll have a chance of dropping something. Right now I'm working on designing a little boss fight for something. So, okay, that's ideas for boss. The attacks, now I need to design the actual visuals. So, how about like a combination of like organic and like mutated something, but it's also got like mechanical components. Alright, and then there's like something like this. I don't know, like, is it like the cannon parts? And then I can like shoot the laser out here. Oops, damn it. I wish I could move that off better. I think that's centered. Yep, okay, it's centered. Do I plan on using ChatGPT for game ideas? No, not really. I enjoy coming with ideas. I don't really want to take that away. What brush is this? It's the basic pixel brush in Godot. I could do like maybe some eyes here or something. Or like, okay, so this part could be mechanical. There's like a mechanical thing here. And then there's like, coming out of it is like the organic parts. Those lines thicker and easier to see. Yeah, so it shoots the beams that way. It's not a lot of character to it, it's just a blob. I need to put like a face on it or something. Okay, that's an idea. Let's see. How was my experience with Linux? I hated it. I did not have a good experience. I used it for so. What? Why is my middle mouse broken? Alright, hang on. I need to restart Godot. I got boss with one hand. I don't want to make it fully robotic because then it doesn't like fit. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, so let's say we put a big metal plate there, right? You should kind of like mirror along this axis also. What does that do? Oh. Wrap around. Oh, they just put that in a button now. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so something like that. Influencer boxing, game dev influencer boxing. No way, we need our brains for what we do. Literal jazz hands, boss. I was using Windows XP. I was not using Windows XP. That was just a skin. Did I study art or engineering career? I did get a CS degree, but I started that after I started making games. I could probably put some eyes on it or something like. Oh yeah, that would be cool. If there's like some eyes on it that look at you. Okay, I think this is kind of going in the direction of something interesting. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, machine taking over kind of motive, yeah. Yeah, NVIDIA drivers are making, yeah, anything related to graphic drivers is going to suck on Linux. That's kind of why I got sick of it. This is Credo. Okay. So, what else could I do to make it look more mechanical? Maybe there's like some machinery sticking out. Yeah. I'm good at art. Oh, thank you. Rex from ROR2. I don't know what that is. Oh, Risk of Rain. Oh, I haven't played Risk of Rain 2. I only played the first one, which is a lot of fun, though. I should play the second. Okay, maybe something like that. I think that could work. Okay, let's go with that. Good enough. So now I have to figure out the sizing of the sprites. So, let's see. Why is it so hot in here? Alright, so what if I made the room like, let's see, so we have the player. Put you over here. Oh, it's on full screen right now. Alright, so, oh, why is this? Oh, it's showing the, oh, hang on, I gotta make sure it doesn't show that in regular game mode. Okay. Construct 2, trying to learn some new. Try to chat GBT is very good for learning. Huh. Maybe I should be messing with chat GPT. I haven't used it at all. One of the playable characters is a plant that controls a robot body. Nice. Yeah. What playlist is this? I don't know. I just looked up Squaresoft. I have not tried Godot 4 yet. I'd like to at some point. Maybe when I start messing with VR. Do I leave test scenes in when I export? Yeah. I don't know if there's an easy way to delete them, but yeah. Tried Unity again with GTP, is making good progress. Are you using ChatGPT to actually like program? Alright, so this is the size of your screen. It's about 1, 2, 3. So it's about 5 of the player tall. I think 5 or 6. So I have to think about that it's a claustrophobic space for any boss fight I do. So I have to be able to communicate what's going on. So I think the entire boss fight should take place in a room the size of this screen. I think that would be an interesting challenge. So like, alright, let's see what this size looks like. So this is the size of the room, and then in the middle, so it comes to the middle, it shoots laser around, you have to run in a circle. You just have to move in a circle to avoid it, and then it'll move, it'll spin and move in all directions and bounce off the walls. You don't want it to touch you. Then we'll move back to the center, laser again. I feel like it needs a different attack. The bomb attack's not going to work for an enclosed space like this. We should make the FOV bigger? Nah, I like the challenge. Do I find Krita a good replacement for Photoshop? I've never actually used Photoshop, really. Okay, so this is the size of the room. That means the boss should be about 256 pixels tall. Let's see. Okay, so we'll make... let's try this. So I'll do... this is... Okay, so that's 512 by 512. Let's scale it in to be like that size. This will be my reference. Actually, I could just do it in a higher res, then it gives me a little more leeway to scale it if I do want to change something. It's not like that's going to mess up something. Alright, 1024. I think that's fine. Oh, why are these not... I wish you could just... move to canvas center. There we go. Okay, is this centered? No. There. Okay. Will I add any common enemies to the boss fight? That might be a good idea, just as a way to get ammo back. But I don't know if I want to. I might just make it so ammo respawns. I think it would be good if it just does a certain attack that creates ammo. Like maybe these things could shoot out something, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to draw out, let's see, how do I want to draw this? I guess I'll take this color, put this on the background. No, the background should be black. Well, I can do that later, I guess. So we're going to use white as the main color. And I guess I'll just use the line tool and make it easier. Oh wait, why am I using this? I can just paste and rotate this in game. And this one I think should be different color. Let's see. make it slightly darker. Same with this. Is this gonna look weird in engine? Do I need to put more detail? I feel like I need more details on this. Like, this was like... Take off that. Alright, I need to make a folder for this. I'll call it Blobble, sure. Remember that Game Jam game where you made an electric tether and lassos? Might be cool to incorporate that boss fight. The problem with that is that the code is super jank on the physics, and it's just a huge pain to work with. I'd rather not do a laser, rope physics. It's just a pain, and it's not the greatest performance either. Alright, let's see. I can just do this as a circle, I guess. Wait, is that a perfect circle? It should be. I don't know. I feel like it isn't. Okay, well that one is. And then this. No, other way. I think those are like grooves for something. Yeah, it's too big though. Let's scale this in. Oh, but then it doesn't mirror it. The mirroring tools leave a lot to be desired. Alright, I can just make a palette over here. Okay, so if I'm going to use this, I think I want to do this color here. You can't change the size of the brush when you're using the line tool, which is annoying. Yeah, that could work. And then drop that in here. And this will be pixelated, so it'll lose some of the detail, which is fine. Okay, that looks good. Put that on top. I need some kind of banding details, I think, on the laser itself. So let's select opaque. And let's put... Oh, yeah, that could work. Okay, there. Oh no, that's gonna look dumb though. Yeah, I used GIMP for a while, but Krita just has much better painting tools. It's a Midwest ice storm right now. I'm in Florida, so I haven't seen ice in ages. Okay. I don't know, I think that looks dumb for a laser. I'm gonna have to mess with it. But let's do the biomass, maybe. Okay. Oh wait, not you. So do a few different ones, just kind of follow the general shape. And I want them to have different variations. And draw some lines on it. Oh, I should be using the cursor, or the tablet pen. Okay, that can be clumped as one. And give this one a different shape. Some different lines. All right, then we'll do higher level ones. And then I'll just shade these in game to be different on different layers. I think this should be above the laser, maybe. That would look better. Okay, that one looks good. And then let's do like a mid one, I guess. This should go under the laser, I think. No, wait, let's see. We'll put it kind of halfway like that. And the other one, I don't know, try like this. Need to have lots of variation so it doesn't look perfectly mirrored. Okay, and then we need like this. I don't know. Let's call it an electric block. That's that size. I think that's fine if I draw it diagonally like that, but let's do it with white. Oh, and I can use, codes or snapping to make it easier. Can I flip that? I think I can, right? Selection. Is there a way to easily like flip? I can't flip along another line. Maybe I should have. Alright, what's going on in chat? What's everyone talking? Always follow a tutorial, but you never figure out things on your own. Yeah, that's kind of how you start. Is you just do a lot of tutorials, and then you have to start. You just start asking questions, and then you Google stuff. And I mean, I Google stuff. Nobody remembers everything. done some Game Maker and you want to get into Unity, yeah, it's a good plan. 2D isn't your favorite. Yeah, 3D lets you do a lot of fun new stuff. Now, maybe I could just eyeball it. It's not that important. There we go. That's good enough. Yeah, good enough. Actually, oh, I should have done these as a different color, I think. What? Damn it. Oh, you have to hold shift before you select. Okay, there. Alright, so give it a slightly different color. Yeah, I think that's fine. Actually, that doesn't give me the hard, clean lines, though. Alright, just go back. Forget this. That's as far back as the undo memory. Actually, can I increase the undo memory? This, I think my computer could handle it. So if I want to do, say Control V, Control V. So let's scale it. No, wait, scale. All right, evenly, and then scale. Damn, that does not. How do you get it to let you scale in one direction? Oh, it's not going to let me scale in like that, I see. Okay, whatever. This music. Okay, so take off that. There. Okay, and then I can do yeah, that's what I want. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that gives me the electrical thing. So I think I've got everything I need here. So we'll just lay it out in an actual sprite sheet. There's the mechanical parts. Here's the biomass parts, which will have their own coloration. Oh, I could definitely make this more square. There we go. And then hide the reference image. And width is... I could definitely fit this in a 512. Yeah, okay, let's fit this in 512. Oh, wait, I forgot I had these. Never mind. Okay, I'll just keep some room in here, I guess, in case I want to add more elements. Okay, so now let's hide the background and export this, and we can turn this into sprite sheet, and then turn that into the boss. Wait, no, I didn't want to export it as create a file. What's going on? Are you happy with working on Krita? Get the hell. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I've never used Adobe stuff, so I can't compare it. But I mean, I've used this and I've been run into serious issues. I've heard Ace Sprite is better for pixel art, but I've always just used Godot since it seems to work fine for everything I want to do. What are we doing? Getting the next textures. Endemic and bosses, and then import this. Go to endemic. Let's say bosses. And I'll call this one blobble. Bring in the sprite sheet and make this kinematic body. Okay, give you a script. Extend enemy, and what do I need here? A navigation agent. Is this used, like for sure used? Is player attackable? Okay, so that just checks if that's there. I don't care, I'm not going to use that code ever. Okay, that's the only other reference, which does need to be set. Okay, yeah, that's set, that's fine. Okay, no problem, I can use this. And that should save a lot of, should save code, even though I'm not gonna use half the code in that. Yeah, I'm gonna code the boss behavior right now. Let's do graphics, and your shape will be circle, and you will be your collision on that layer. Mask to these. Actually, don't collide with characters, just collide with the environment. Oh, maybe I should make it, actually, it's gonna go on the non-collidable. Or maybe it should be. Okay, if it hits you, it'll bounce off and you'll take damage. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Okay, so it will collide with you. Okay, since the stubs are parallel, can't you just copy paste them? No. Which stubs? Oh, parallel, can't you? Yeah, but they're parallel to diagonal, so I couldn't copy them. How do you come up with ideas for games? Make a lot of games, and then you get good at coming up with ideas. Hang on, I need chapstick. I don't know. Watch a lot of random media and get ideas from different sources. Like, Endoparasitic was inspired by Gorilla Tag and generic survival horrors. Just, yeah, cross-domain stuff. There's a really good video on creativity, I think from GDC, Practical Creativity it's called. You could watch that. Alt can scale. I don't think that was working. Which one do you do most in game dev, coding or art? Probably coding, I'd say, but art feels like more work because I'm not as good at it. How do you find motivation to not drop a project after a month of development? How many abandoned projects do you have? I don't have any abandoned projects. I don't start something unless I know I'm going to finish it. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't start something if you don't think you can finish it. Being able to finish projects is a skill you have to build up. Alright, so we get the sprite sheet. Do your region enabled, texture region. Start with this top piece. One of the first things I did when I was starting out was I remember seeing on like Unity forums that so many people were struggling to finish projects. And they'd be like, yeah, I've been making games for this long and I still haven't, you know, finished one, and like, what do I do? And I just remember reading that and being like, I never want to be like that. And I was determined to get good at finishing games. So yeah, just set yourself small goals, finish a bunch of small games, learn your own skill set and what you're able to do, and you'll be fine down the road. So let's see, we're gonna put you here. there. I'll duplicate you here, and then I can rotate it, and then take it out. There we go. All right, 4, got the lasers. Now we need the, oh, I'll have to put shadows on all these, damn. Oh well, that's fine. Something like that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get this one. And then maybe I'll flip one of them. Wait, which one was this? Okay, and then that one, flip that one. Yeah, okay, and you go up, let's put you here. You over here. Good, I think there's a good mix. Doesn't look mirrored. Could maybe be a little larger on the sides. That's fine though. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's a lower layer. Any tips for beginner streamer? I don't know, just stream a lot and get comfortable talking. I'm not the best streamer. I'm mostly just streaming because it helps me work harder. Oh, I don't like this. It looks kind of punched in right here. I think I'm gonna make that a little bigger. Why is this all piano music? Oh, I'm gonna find something on YouTube. All right, sure, we'll go with this. Any books you recommend game dev or otherwise? Game dev, I would recommend Sid Meier's memoir. It's probably the best one I've read. Jordan Mechner's, I don't know how you pronounce the last name, I think it's German. Prince of Persia and Karateka journals are really good too. Other non-game dev, you might like Dungeon, I'm looking at my bookshelf right now. Dungeons and Dragons Art and Arcana is pretty cool. Just like the art history of Dungeons and Dragons. And Animator Survival Kit's really good if you want to learn how to animate. The CRPG book, it's basically this huge book of reviews of like every CRPG ever. That's a good one. Just like cool to see how much variety there is in Drop Shadow, that's not one. How much variety there is in what was I saying? Like games that have been made. Okay, let's see how this just looks. I drop it in the world. Oh, that's way too big. Yeah, that takes up too much space. I need to scale that down by like half, I think. Say 0.6. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh, and I didn't update this sprite, I think. And those drop gems look off. Oh, are they rendering on top? Oh, that's why. I think that's why. Yeah, I need to change the render layer of this. Okay, so first off, export this. Oh wait, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. And then import. There we go. Okay, that looks better. And then this needs to have the right Z index. These have 800. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. See how it looks. All right, that looks better. All right, no, it still needs collision, but oh, I have to draw eyes for it too. Okay, so we're gonna do blobs lower, and then we do blobs upper. And then I need to put, that's not, should go there. That's static, good, okay. And then this blob will get this small one. Okay, and I think I'm gonna darken maybe this. Yeah, a bit darker. And these can be. Oh, right, and then I need to put the little caps on there. Alright, and then there'll be one more upper layer, I think. These here. Delete the off ones there. There we go. Now I can make this one slightly darker. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Stability. I think I need to maybe, I don't know, make the base color a little lighter. Put you over here. Whoops. Not move the entire base. There. Alright, I think that looks good. Alright, let's see how that looks in game. It's a little hard to distinguish what's what, I think. Like, which is the shadows. It kind of works. I think it's fine. Maybe I just need to change the offset level of that. But it looks cool. And let's change the shape and size. Alright, what's going on in the chat? Let's see. When's the update going to come out? Hopefully before GDC. Are you going to continue your series about game dev in other countries? Maybe one day. It would probably be like more live stream focused than videos. A couple years. When will it release on mobile? Probably never. I don't know. I'd like to do a mobile release. I'd like to pay someone else to do a mobile release, I think. AI. We're talking about AI. AI is not, I don't think as big of a deal right now as people are making it out to be. Eventually, probably. But right now, it's just kind of like, it's just like a cool tool. I'm not giving a talk at GDC. I don't know if I'd want to. It sounds like a lot of work. Especially because you don't get paid, I heard. Do you have any YouTube videos in works? Hopefully. I need to start working on one project I have to do. Bigger AI problem is the deluge of low effort AI creations. Yeah. You just have to use, I don't know, Reddit more, or just talk to your friends instead. Oh yeah, I heard yesterday somebody was talking about, was that you? He was talking about like short story submissions getting bombarded now with like, let's see, computer min or something. Alright, so now we just need to have the, this is going to need a shadow. Okay, good enough. And then move you to like there. Move here, rotate. This feels off somehow. I think that blob just needs to be moved. Maybe, yeah, that's what it is. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's see. I guess I could just set this to, oh, I see. It wasn't even. Yeah, let's just set all these to be evenly at 90-90. There we go. Alright, that's better. And I don't think any of those need shadows, actually. Oh well. Alright, let's see how it looks. Okay, I think I should adjust the drop shadow, maybe. Not cast so far. Yeah, because it is kind of confusing where the line is of what can hit you. Let's see what it looks like on the floor. Is that, oh yeah, it does make it easier if you can see the floor. Oh wait, I have it reversed, don't I? Because usually things get darker as they go up. So maybe I should flip the colors on this. Alright, so this one was there. that's fine. Okay, so at the top then, we use this. Yeah, that makes more sense. So I was confused why it wouldn't have... Oh yeah, in the middle one would be the same, yeah. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. Now it should be easier to distinguish from what's going on. What? Okay. Now I can see it, okay. Maybe... Alright, I should set the shadow to be low. Alright, so these don't need shadows because they're very high. Or they're going to be obscured. The only ones that need shadows are the lower blobs. And these have like offset of 10. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Now it's like sitting lower to the ground. Oh, and I still want to do the eyes. Okay. What's going on? What's this music from? Here's the playlist. This is the playlist for the music. I'll put it in the chat. I do not use ChatGPT. No, everyone keeps asking me, why is ChatGPT the main topic now? More refined Google search that can be extremely wrong sometimes. I'm making a boss fight right now for the roguelike mode. Alright, see ya, Ginger House, good luck. How do you turn off texture filtering? Just double click on the texture, you go to import and change the preset. Or turn it off right here. Settings and then re-import. Tiles are randomized. Yeah, I cover it with a single type and then the script just randomizes it. That way I get, a lot of variety pretty easily. Looks good. Good hack. Okay, so that's looking cool. Now I want to get the eyes set up. Let's see, how do I do an eye? I can just do 2 circles. Let's make this a scene. And I'll just be lazy and do it with 2 sprites, since I don't need to worry about performance on this. Let's see, did I want to do it black and then with a white? No, white and then a black dot, I think would be better. Yeah, so I think this will be a pupil. And then I can like set rotation. I can do the rotation of this and the distance of that. I can just like randomize that. Are there any artists that directly inspired this game art style? The art style was literally just inspired by a game jam, by me doing it as part of a game jam, and I had to make art really quick, and I was like, I'll just do it as silhouettes, and then I'll draw blobs, because blobs are easy. Should I just do this as animation players? Can you randomize the... I don't think you can. Lower music volume? Sure. How's that? Is that better? Okay, you said... what did they change in? No. Oh wait, you're talking about texture. Keep getting, just set the default preset texture import to not use filtering. You have to do it in presets. And set as default, right? Click that and then do set as default and you won't get texture filtering on anything. After you, well, anything you import after that. So the eyes, I just want to like randomize the start position of the animation. I wish there was an easy way to just like say, hey, randomize this. There needs to be a node that just lets you randomize a value. Let's just put it in the script, I guess. Alright, let's try this. So we're gonna do process, and we're gonna say, let's see, var change rate. All right, so every, let's say 2 seconds, with a variance of 1 second, or say every 1.5, or I could just say minimum, and then maximum. That's easier. And then I just say, okay, so we go from 0.5 to 2 seconds, and then var max pupil distance will be, what is the distance on this? Okay, so this can go out to there, which is 7 pixels. Okay, so we can have a max X position of 7 pixels. And so what we're gonna do is goal rotation, var goal position, and then we can do I people dot position. We're gonna dot x. We're gonna lerp equals lerp to lerp from that to the goal position with a lerp speed of that. Is there a rotation lerp somewhere? Lerp angle. Oh, sick. It's right below it. So lerp angle. So rotation to goal rotation at that. So lerp from position, yeah, lerp to that, and let's do in choose random positions, and then we just set goal position is going to be a random range from 0 to max pupil distance, and goal rotation will be random from 0 to tau. Just tau is 2 times pi, just so you know. This will be a devlog. Yeah, I'll eventually do a devlog on this. Goal rotation, and then the next change time equals 0. And then we should say next change time equals random range between and maximum change rotation rate. And then we do here minus equals delta if time is less than 0, then run this and run that in ready. It should give me some. Okay, and then let's just save this as a scene. Okay, and I should be able to like Y, shift. Okay, I think that looks good. Now let's see how it looks. If it works how I think it will. Okay, cool. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. I don't know if anyone noticed that effect in game, but I think it's pretty cool. Alright, now we have to actually make it work. Oh, did I not change the offset on the lasers? Whoops. Hinge joint still doesn't exist. I haven't used a lot of joints, so I'm not. I only used pin joint, I think. I don't know. I haven't had great luck with using like physics stuff in Godot. I'm using the mono version because there's a C# script in this game for the shadow system because it requires a lot of brute forcing, at least the way I'm doing it. And GDScript can't handle that stuff very well. See the shadows? It's like handling 500 sprites every frame. And GDScript doesn't do well with like handling large numbers of stuff on the CPU like that. Maybe the whites could scale up and down. They could, but no one's going to notice this that much. It's just kind of a small detail. Okay, so now let's do the actual effect. So for each laser, I have the lasers there, but now I need to do the code, lasers and code. So let's put a laser with a raycast 2D. And we're going to collide with the environment and with players. Enabled, yes. Yeah, I can start within, actually it can start in the center, that makes sense. And we'll save you as a scene and give you a script. And we'll do our laser start size and let's see, laser start size, let's say 5, laser end size 10, laser start color equals, I don't know, color, and end color, and we need to export all of those. And let's see, I need to export a curve, or laser curve, and our current laser time, our laser fade in out time. Let's say it takes 1 second. Or maybe 2 seconds, let's say 2. So we'll say function start laser, function end laser, laser state equals 0, and we'll just, I guess I could draw it as states, start, last, end, I'll do off. process, and we just do this, and we need a reference to the raycast. Okay, so on you, let's look at this. So you are going to do start color, fade you out a bunch. The curve, let's do, so the size will start at pretty small. Let's do that, and then we have it go in a straight line a bunch, and then it's gonna gradually increase, and then it'll shoot up. Move that. I think something like that. Yeah, let's see. So that'll be the shape of it growing and then ending. Or maybe laser, I could call this the, let's just copy this. I'll call this a laser start curve. And I can do another one for the end. Or I could just, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, so when we start this, we're going to say the current laser time is 0. Good evening. Sup, Singleton. How's it going? Performance. Yeah, just for performance stuff. I do have a video, but most of it's pretty true. And also, I just like it more than Unity. I did a video, or I did some collab recently where I had to use Unity, and I did not like it. Hang on, I'm gonna lower my desk real quick. It's just a lot more intuitive to use. I don't know, it's a lot more comfortable and intuitive using Godot than it is using Unity, in my experience. Okay. Okay, so, all right, so it's gonna activate the laser, then it's gonna grow in. It's not gonna start dealing damage until, how is it gonna deal damage actually? It should deal it, okay, I'm not gonna worry about damage yet. So it's gonna grow in, then it's gonna be on, and then it will end, which will fade out. So let's do match laser state to laser states dot off, do nothing. Okay, so current laser time. If we're in the start, we're going to just be incrementing this by delta. Increment this by delta, and we're going to do laser fade in out time of RT equals that. So we divide this by this, that should give me a value of 0 to 1 based on where we are, and then we can get the laser start curve dot, I think it's interpolate by t. Let's see, is that right? Interpolate by that offset. Yep. Okay, so scale equals that. We'll say okay, I'll have to reference that current laser scale. Alright, so that'll be our current laser scale, and if current laser time is equal to laser fade in out time, then current laser, the laser state will be dot blast. Okay, and if it's in blast, then scale will be 1.0 to do damage stuff. And then it's always going to need to update the graphics also. And oh, I need current laser color also. Oh, I should call this scale actually. Be consistent. Okay, so we have the current laser color is going to be interpolation between here, T. Okay, so the size will be that, and will be laser start color dot inter. How do I do a color interpolate? Color interpolate, linear interpolate. Okay. Dot linear interpolate to laser end color by T. Okay. So we have the current laser color. All right. So we interpolate from the start to the end by T. Oh wait. Oh, I know what I want to do. This will equal T. That makes more sense. All right. So that's our T value, and then we just check. So do the color, okay. And then here the laser color will just be laser end color. And then we just do the opposite, I guess. Alright, so when it's fading out, we're gonna say the current laser time is gonna be set to this. 0. So, oh, and this is going to set the laser state also. State equals that, and put that here. Okay, so start and end, we'll start and end the states. This controls what they do. Okay. Start and end, and then on the end state we're gonna do this same thing here, and if it's that, then we put it in the off state, and we need to get VAR-T is just gonna equal none of this. It'll just be flat linear fade out, and then scale is gonna be 1.0 minus that. I guess I should be clamping this to 0 and to 1. Alright, so it goes in the opposite direction. This goes to there. So it just fades linearly in size and in scale. And then that'll be that. And then update. So now I need to handle drawing the graphics. So we're going to get recast.get collision point. Point equals that. If raycast is colliding, oh, hang on, var end equals raycast dot cast to. Yeah, so we get the local position of that. Otherwise, we're going to do this, and then that needs to be to local. Okay, so get that to local, and then we just draw a line with the vector2 dot, so our current position to end point with the current laser color and current laser scale, which is going to be times, what is this? We're going to lerp from start to end, I guess. Lerp from start scale to laser end scale by current. Okay, and that should run all that. Now to test this, I just have to do rename that to current laser color. Okay, yeah, probably smart. To test, I'll just, fuck, I hate when that happens. We'll do a couple of test timers here. Just connect your timeout to start laser, and then Don't want you to duplicate. What is this? See, I click this and it duplicates over here. It's so annoying. This one, disconnect that, connect to end laser. There we go. Both of these will be one shot, or not one shot, auto start. Yeah, let's do one shot. And then this one will wait 3 seconds, and this one will wait 8 seconds. So that will end the laser, that'll start it, and then that'll let me play test this easily. What is this? Oh, this is my script here for that, yeah. Okay, and now into the test level. I think this needs to be below the graphics, so it doesn't render on top of that. Alright, I missed something. Cannot convert argument 3 from float to color. The max scale, and then dims it down. If the laser, oh, if it's off state, I should just not draw anything. State. Alright, it starts, goes in, blasting, then it comes down, fades out, and done. Okay. Let's see. So it's gonna start, come on. Oh, it's not gonna repeat, right. Alright, fade in, start, starts, okay. Yeah, it needs some kind of border on it, because it doesn't look great right now. Alright, what's going on in chat? I haven't looked at chat at all. Probably gonna try Godot, but because Unity feels bloated and laggy, but it's annoying to learn everything again. I found it very easy and like intuitive to switch from Unity to Godot. It was actually a lot of fun. And then going back was the opposite experience. Would you say Godot is well suited for organizing and building large scale projects? I think it's good at organizing them. I don't know if it's good at running them, because I had a lot of trouble with that. But actually organizing projects is a lot of fun and pretty easy using the scene system. After giving you want to go, yeah. Really enjoying streams. What is the music? It's this playlist here. De que va el juego? Man, I haven't learned Spanish in a while. From what something is, I don't know what juego means. Why didn't you optimize rot flesh? I did. What are you talking about? I hired a programmer who's been working on it a bunch over the past months and done a ton of work on it. Check the latest beta branch if you're having issues. Are you planning to stream most development now? Yes. Hoping to do a few hours a day every weekday for a while, unless I'm busy with something else. Man, this fucking bot does not work. This chat bot. I think I'm gonna turn off stream elements and like switch to Nightbot or something. Just, yeah, stream elements kind of jank. It was just working earlier too. How many hours do I work? I try for at least 5 solid hours. Okay, so this, when I draw, I think when this scale is greater than, let's say 0.9, then I want to draw another line at, oh, what's the game about? Oh, Juego's game, right? What is Va? Oh, of. Days of. So like, of what? The game. Check it out. It's Endoparasitic. Let's see if the stupid fucking bot works this time. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it works for that link at least. And then why does it put a slash there? Large scale development in the stream has been very insightful. That's cool, yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't follow any. I don't follow any devs, so I can't talk about the quality of like stream. I can't compare it to anything. So we're going to start to the end using the, I think the laser start color. Start color with our current scale. I just want to do this for current scale equals this, then I don't have to do it twice. I can do this. All right, current scale times 1.5, let's say, and we'll use the start color. Then when it gets bigger, it'll kind of have a part around it. And it would be good to put a particle effect there. Yeah. It looks a little better like that. And actually this starts, I think the end scale should be a little smaller, and we'll make this part like a little bigger. Thank you, Salva. Yeah, it's probably my favorite game I made by far. Okay, so it does that. Okay, so now I need to put some like power behind it. So we need like a laser particle effect. Let's see, particles, 2D. Let's put you at emitting, process material, right, gravity, no, turn that off. Direction, put you on the Y by 1. Initial velocity, color, we'll give you, I don't know, red. Actually, I could just set the visibility and then modulate, that would be smarter. Or would it be better to have it, maybe it should be a color ramp. Should it be, if you shoot a laser at something, it's going to be yellow sparks, right? Lack of strict typing problematic in large projects. You can do script typing if you want. There's optional script typing, which I don't know. I haven't had issues with it really. Maybe like once or twice. Maybe, all right, let's try gradient texture. Let's put in a gradient, and let's start with white and go to yellow maybe. And increase that, decrease the lifespan to like really small. Is that gonna work? Oh, and I can just set the local position, right? Or I could have it rotate to face the normal. That would be cooler, probably. Or would it? I think that's too fast, actually. Decisions. Alright, let's set the scale curve, I guess. That's another important thing. I feel like there needs to be like just presets for certain types of particle settings. Like a preset particle material would be so convenient. It's just like stuff you always use. There's certain settings you're always going to use, and it's like, oh, it'd be nice if I could just put that in, just like as a default. I guess I could technically just save certain particle material settings and drag them in from the resources. How do I put this texture in? Put you, and bring your scale down. Now let's leave it at 12. And that scale is still kind of large. There, yeah. Maybe I will do a little bit of gravity, because it will look cool when facing from the side. And I'll have to do it like local coordinates. Oh, actually, that'll look cool when it's rotating. Yeah, I don't need to think about that as much. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna have you not be rotated, but we'll put you at, so particles, here, and we set you to be hide. No, we set you to be emitting equals false, and then otherwise we're gonna set. Actually, I know. Oh, we'll just have it here. When it's dealing damage, it'll be true. Otherwise, it'll be false. Let's try that. And if you're emitting, then we need to get the recast var hit position equals to global raycast dot cast2, and then if the raycast is colliding, then we get equals raycast dot hit. What is it? Get hit. What is it? The position. What was the script? Get collision point. There we are. There we go. And then we just say particles dot global position equals laser hit position. Okay, and that should always face us since it's local orientation. Alright, let's see how that looks. Let's see. It's not working. Oh, maybe it's not hitting the wall like it's supposed to. Hang on. Alright, let's go into the test level. Clear you. Okay, it is hitting. Oh, I think it's rendering below everything, maybe? Shouldn't be. What's the effects layer? Hit effects is at 600. I mean, it should just be the same layer as everything else. Let's just check. Thanks. How's it going, Fatal? Going alright? Come on. No, it's just not putting it there. Let's do laser hit position. Let's just print it to local. Alright, come on. Right, so it's hitting a point. Oh, it's because I hit it. That's right. Duh, I'm stupid. To say these streams are helping you finally start your side project. Try and do a card game? Yeah, good luck. I think you should always, if you want to make a game, you should definitely try to do it. Maybe there should be an environment scan and then a person scan that hits the player. Because otherwise the line's going to hit the collider and look weird. Yeah, that should be environment raycast, character raycast. This one goes to that, and this one only goes to that, and then we get references to both. Actually, this should go to both, yeah. Okay, so now U for damage. Oh. Okay, for handling visuals. For handling visuals, it should be character. Yeah, we're using the character one for this. Huh. Okay, so this one is going to use the environment one, because it'll draw to that. Yeah. And the endpoint, I think I can just put particles here. Particles dot global position equals to global endpoint. There we go. And then I can use the, we're not going to use that here. And then, yeah, but we will use this raycast for, I don't need that cast to actually. I just need to know, I don't think this is actually going to be used. Var call equals care. Oops. Get collider. Call dot has method damage. Then we'll do something about that, I guess. That should be easy. I don't know. Hit target. Alright, let's try this out. Oh, and make those particles bigger. Process material, make your scale larger. See what that looks like. In the ready, let's make new function ready. Particles dot emitting. Actually, that should be fine because it'll start not emitting from the process. It should automatically do blood particles when it hits you, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so it's hitting that. Those sparks need to be way more wild. It needs to be like twice the size and way faster. Oh, right, it's not gonna redo it. Emitting, you need to be like that size and significantly faster. Something like that, I think, and maybe if the shape started in a sphere a little bit to give it like a little more variance, might look cool. Add a loopback enemy that runs away and gives you something you kill in a time. I like Deep Rock Galactic sleep bugs. It's kind of a smart idea. Okay, that works. I need to like loop this. Let's put you at a longer time so I can look at those particles more. And I think there needs to be, oh, variance in the speed, that's what it needs, like some random velocity. Yeah, that would add a lot. Maybe a bit of, can I give angular velocity? Does that do anything? No. If it could just like shoot off to the sides randomly. Orbit velocity. Um, 0.5. And like just kind of randomly give that. But I wish it could go in the other way. Like both ways or something. Oh, can I just give it a random start angle or something? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty cool actually. I think that works. Okay, so now what I want to do is just, what if I have you rotate slowly? For spin speed equals 360 degrees a second. Let's say 50 degrees a second function. Process, let's just do that. Rotation degrees plus equals spin speed times delta. Give me, there we go. Let's see what this looks like. when it actually like runs in game. Oh, that's too fast. Or maybe not. Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, it looks pretty cool with the particles also. And if I could give it like, I think some kind of like maybe a force field would be cool that damages you. Problem is I already have that bubble shield that I communicated that does not hurt you. But I need to do something. Maybe I could just do flames or something. I could do a laser that comes out. That could work. And then it moves around towards you. Okay, that could work. So let's take this off. Lasers look cool. Okay, happy with that. Now, what's going to be the thing here? Say the range will be, how many units is that? Is there like a draw line circle method? Like draw line, draw multi-line, draw arc. Let's see, okay. Draw circle. Can you draw an unfilled circle? Draw a polygon. Draw arc. Unfilled arc between the given angles. What if I draw it as let's see. How did I learn to program? I just learned from a bunch of tutorials at first. I was really bad at it, and then I started CS degree and learned how bad I was. And I got worse at making games because I was too focused on like proper architecture or whatever of my coding. And then I guess from there, and then I was like, wait, what am I doing wrong? And I realized I should stop worrying about how good my code is and just make games. And then I got better from that. I think having both is important. You have to learn how to code badly and make games that work and look good and that are fun and not worry about good code. But then also learning how to have good code down the road will allow you to make games faster and easier. Okay, so we'll do start angle. I'm assuming that's in radians. Point count. Okay. So let's try this. If I go on here, let's do for laser. All right, let's get laser equals lasers dot get children. All right, so we have references to that. And then we're gonna have, I guess we need states. Okay, states. Idle, spin, lasers, laser shield. I don't know. Spin and bounce. Okay, yeah, that works for 3 states. That's good. I like that. Let's see. Should have arms or tentacles that damage you when you get too close. Oh yeah, because I was gonna do like spikes or something, but arms would be cool. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Something down the road. I think I do have some arms already coded up from something else. The original boss. Var current state equals states dot idle, and var current state time equals that, and we'll need a function exit state. Time equals that. Important code. Okay, but I don't need any of that right now. So let's first just do function draw. If current state is equal to or in states. Oh wait. States dot laser shield and or states dot spin. Let's just call it spin bounce spin and bounce and dead. There, okay, so that just describes its motions. Okay, and then draw arc from center is 2.0. Radius, let's see. Export var shield radius equals, let's say, 300 shield points. Let's say 32. Start angle 0, end angle tau. Shield points. Color, let's see, export var shield color equals color dot red. And width, width equals, let's say 8, no, let's say 4 for now. And anti-alias, no, I don't care about that. Alright, so let's just say, oops, I don't need to use this right now. Let's just do this, and let's do this. Let's see how that looks. What is it gonna look like? What? Lasers is right there. Oh, on ready, right. For your only game dev experience is watching you and other indies, do I need to worry about getting any sort of degree or taking classes? Oh, I could do... Okay, that's way too big, but the point count is good. If I mess with the point count, I can give like a good like wobble to it, probably. And let's change this to 200. I would say studying some like technical classes would be useful. Just like some technical programming classes about like, I don't know, basics stuff. Is C# better supported in Godot now? You tried it a year ago and you had a tough find. I don't know if you're going to find great documentation, but it basically functions exactly the same as GDScript. And most people use GDScript because it's great. But I mean, it's just coding in C#. If you know C#, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You might have to learn a little GDScript just to like get a sense of what it does. But let's see. That's still too far. Let's try 170, and I'll draw. Okay, that's cool. You can just draw a circle like that, but it doesn't give like nice like visuals. So let's see. So I could draw a line from vector 2.0 to vector 2.right. Okay, wait, I can just give all directions. Or directions equals this. We'll do vector 2. I'll just say 1 and 1, -1, and that, and then both negative. Then we can go for each for direction and directions. We're gonna do this. Direction times shield radius. I don't know. This is kind of lame. I think I'm gonna draw this out. It'll look cooler. Yeah, I should just draw this out. It'll look way better. That's useful to know that I can do arc like that, though. So it was a 170 radius about. So let's go in here. Where did I do this? Do I have a 170 by 170 space? I do. Okay, let's get a white circle here. I don't need that. Shield. Okay, so this is gonna be All right, so that's 170 by 170 with a 2 pixel. Maybe I'll do a 3 pixel. Why isn't this undoing? Okay, put it up to maybe 4 pixels. Try that, 170 by 170. And then I need to have lines going across. Okay, so that'll be the circle. Maybe I should make this a group. And then, I think, yeah, the shielding's gonna come from like here. So I should do something like this. Center these. Yeah. Oh right, it comes from here. What am I thinking? I think I need like a reference image of how this should look. I can just screenshot this and maybe drop it in Krita, and that'll be easier to work with. And it fit inside something like that, I think. Pretty well. It's 170. So then I can just draw on top of it and put in these lines here. I think I want to have it colored like maybe yellow. Oh wait, no, I don't want the lines to come off that. I think it would be cool if they came off this maybe. And these could flicker on and off actually, I think. Oh, I could just rotate it randomly by 45 degrees and then it would give like the illusion of there being like some variance to it. That would be cool. And I'll just make this a different color. So it just different color and like maybe some shaping to it. And oh, if I use multiple, if I do multiple lines, that would look good. And I can just color it in engine, I think. All right, what's everyone talking about? What do you suggest for music producing? I don't know, I've never done music production. Any plans for Endoparasitic multiplayer? That would be really fun, but I haven't done any like practice. I've never actually done a multiplayer game, so I'd have to learn how to do that first. So it's kind of lower on my priority list. One day I want to do multiplayer, learn how to do it, and I think Endoparasitic multiplayer would be like high up on my list of games to turn into multiplayer. But first I want to do a VR port. It's like my first goal. And I think something multiplayer like with that would be cool. So yeah, these are cool. Oh, I should have put this on a separate texture. I could have made this in a sprite sheet. Oh well. Okay, I think that's a good mix of different lines. So now I want to put these on some kind of separate texture. So this is, let's say, 100 by 200, create this here, and then we're going to put the circle. And let's drop this by 1. No. Oh, I could have done select opaque, right? Alright, let's put you here. I don't know if this is centered, but we'll put you here. Should I even be using this circle, I wonder? I feel like this shield could also use, the circle part could look nicer. Oh, that one never copied. This one didn't copy right. What? Oh, did I accidentally put... Did it? No, I didn't put it outside the... Why isn't this lining up? Okay, well, I think that's fine. Should look fine. Yeah. Alright, so I have this as the shield. I could put the same distortion shader on both and then they'll distort equally. So that could work. I would like to export this as a sprite sheet though. And I do have the export sprite sheet, so I guess I'll just switch to the animation one, and then I could put each of these on a separate separate layer, or each layer on a separate frame. Give me a new keyframe. Why is it putting it there? I want you to be keyframed. Okay. Did they change this? It looks different than I remember. Very blank frame. Okay, well. Damn it. So you can't even do that. You have to like create. You do something like this, put in a blank keyframe there, put in a blank keyframe. So when it's like create a blank frame there. There, okay. There, and now I can like layer them down there. There, okay. Now if I want to export this. Actually, maybe I should just check my reference real quick. Make sure that it's there. Copy that over. Let's see how this looks. So if I play, how do you get the, man, they changed the whole format. I don't know how any of this works now. I didn't even remember updating. Overview. Anyone familiar with Krita's animation tools, because they changed where you set the end frame. Set end time. Oh, maybe I just do that. Set it to there. Okay. And turn on the speed. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I'll just like randomize the flip and you could flip it horizontally, vertically, randomly, and yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so now we just exported a sprite sheet, not with the reference or the black backdrop. And this is going in, what is this? Normal shield. Okay, export it to there. Hope it didn't crash. I think it did crash. God damn it, come on. You can do this. I know you're... Maybe it's because the script is out of date. Yeah, oh come on. Alright, I think it's just the script's out of date that I have. They don't have... Maybe they updated. Export advanced, render animation. Hang on. Anyone know if Krita added support for this? And I don't have to use a script anymore. Krita export as sprite sheet. Still plan on doing the game dev established entrepreneurs podcast. Probably. I mean, it's not game dev specific. It's just kind of like creative people. Because I have friends who are like in the film industry who are like successful, and like I have a friend who's a woodworker who's successful, and it'd be kind of interesting to like compare. They never updated this, did they? Like, okay, so I'm like, all right, render animation, image sequence. I would like to do a sprite sheet. They don't have a way of doing this. Oh, I think it's Final Fantasy. No, this is Dual Saga. Legaia 2? I don't know. Alright, so let's... I guess I just have to get their new script. Is this being updated? No, it has not been updated in 2 years. Yeah, this doesn't work anymore. That's disappointing. Yeah, if I upward this... Oh, now it's just sending to the wrong spot. Maybe the export directory was broken. What? Here, select folder. Okay, export. Oh, now it works. I think. I don't see it here, though. It didn't export anything. Come on. Let's see. Let's try it again. Select folder. Sprite sheet. Ah, it's... Look at that. It's exporting it as a white image, that's why. I guess it's giving it a background for some reason. I wonder if that's a bug. Fuck off. Alright, let's try and see. If I do it now with that. Yeah. It's not doing transparent backgrounds anymore. Maybe I need to, if I just delete the background, it'll fix that. No, it forces a white background now. That's lame. Hardest mechanic to do in indie dev is random bugs that come up for no reason on computers you're using. For seemingly no reason. Okay, I guess I just have to use it with this now. Yeah, white background instead of transparent. Facing the same issue. Yeah, it worked with one of the... Okay, so one of the new updates in Creative broke the script. Well, that sucks. It's pretty worth the Photoshop replacement. I don't know, I never used Photoshop. I can't comment on that. I like it a lot. I mean, I've been using it a bunch for everything. Texture editing. I mean, I did all the texture editing, raw flash for that. I did all the art in this game with that. Let's add the shield, I guess. And let's find you. Your settings, I like. Get rid of you. Okay, so you have a nice shader. If I could put, oh yeah, I guess I just want to put the sprite sheet on and then do the sprite sheet settings. Animation 2 and 2. There. Oh, but if I offset it like that, it needs more, or maybe it just needs less, why is it so big? I should have tested this better. Alright, it needs less scale on the... Oh, okay, so the inner part should not be distorted, but the outer part should be. I'll have to do like a UV like range check. And then this part, so I could probably do like a mask texture, like just some kind of gradient or something would be interesting. So just gradient, select this area. It's so much thicker than I want it to be though. Oh, the radius. Oh, this is half the size it needs to be. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, this needs to be twice the size it is. Oh well, it'll probably still look fine. Okay, so maybe it'll still look fine. But I need to get, alright, so we're gonna switch to workspace. Default. And I need to get like a circle selection, I think. We'll go to here. I don't know. Maybe something like this. Okay, so this is going to be the mask. Put this white. Okay, so none of this can be selected. Or I could flip. Yeah, okay. I need to invert this probably. Or I can just turn this off. Let's do... Okay, so that. And then let's duplicate that and filter blur, Gaussian blur. So can't do anything in here. There needs to be a better way to like blur this out, I think. Like it's just like linearly. Oh, maybe I'm thinking gradient. I should be using the gradient tool. Give me a radial gradient. If I could... Put it directly in the center about. Needs to be like solid up to there or something. If only there's an easier way to do this. Oh, I know. Okay, so I can get this, do this. Gradient up to there. And just duplicate that a million times. There. Alright, and that basically gives me what I want. And then I could do something like this. No. Here, okay. Flip that. Fill this. Okay, so these are the masked areas. I cannot select anything from out here, let's say. Okay. Maybe that would work. We'll see. Turn off the shield. Turn off the lines. This will be the mask. See if that's good enough as a mask. Alright, so shield, distort, mask. Did that export? It did. Oops, wrong. Open the wrong one. And then I need to make this material custom. The material custom and the shader needs to be custom, make unique. And I should probably delete this white square because that's causing issues. Mask. Okay, so we have this mask. We need to drop in here. So we're going to sample from float mask equals texture mask texture by UV. Alright, and we'll just select X from that. And then we're going to do mask times that. And damn, that's not doing what I want. Texture. Oh, that is doing what I want. I'm just dumb. I think the problem is that something's being offset here that I don't want to be offset. Okay, so that gives me, why is it in the wrong position now? Oh, I think oh, okay. I just scaled it badly. Yeah, I didn't use a very good reference. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, so turn this back on. Give it the distortion. I think this needs to be a hard line there. There, okay. If you look at the shield, that's outside the mask mostly. Okay. Distortion mask, save that, yes. And open up the sprite sheet and just, no. New document, and just, let's delete this. There. Fix some problems with that. Alright, re-import. So, why is it still moving that? That shouldn't be allowed to move that at all. Oh, fuck. I gotta run. I got an appointment now. Isn't X the red channel? Yes, it is, but you can just use it as a singular value. You don't have to use it as the actual color. You can just store data in it, like 0 to 1. Alright, I have an appointment in like 10 minutes. It's online, so I can go a couple more minutes. But why is it distorting this? It shouldn't be able to. Like if I turn up the scale on this, see it's distorting all that. And why is that black? That's the wrong color. Oh, it is. Oh, it's all the wrong color. Fuck. Okay, well that. Damn. I didn't even realize that. Ah, man. Too bad they broke that script. That's so annoying. Okay, so this was putting a light, like, block over everything then. Yeah, it has been. That's lame. Alright, so I gotta fix the texture. But the main thing is, why isn't this masking the way it's supposed to? Like, this should be... see, that part should have no... Oh, it's... It is solid black, though. Maybe... Did I accidentally use that? Like, not black? What color is this? Oh, it's not even black, that's why. Alright, yeah, that's better. That's why I wasn't fully masking it. And then this. I guess I should put this in a group. There. Window, give me back to workspace. I get animation. Okay. If I put this back on, and then I have to re-export this and re-import that. Right. Oh, and then I have to re-edit that to not have the... Wait, which... What the fuck color is that? Oh my god. Oh, it's still using the wrong color. Come on, give me the right color. This isn't even... Oh, it's not even giving me pitch black on here as an option. Come on, give me black. No, this is... It's not even allowing me to use... It's like forcing me on a certain color. What the hell? What happened to you, Krita? Used to be good. Give me solid black. Come on. Yeah, it keeps giving me this like brown. This like off brown. What's up with that? Wrong color space. Yeah, the problem was the different shade of black. Why is it in the wrong color space? This is terrible. How do I change the color space? It's using CMYK. I don't know, can I switch back to like... Okay, so yeah, it's like reversed in here. Yeah, you can't even get to pitch black. It gives you like a blue. I keep hitting cancel, what? I keep hitting OK, what are you talking about? How do you switch back to RGB? Oh my god. What happened, Krita? Used to be good, and then you changed everything. Under image, convert image color space. Oh. To RGB. Oh, I switched to CMYK for some other thing I had to switch it to. Yeah, I'm okay with changing the color profile. Okay, is it? It's back where I want it. Okay, thank God. Now export. I wonder if that was what was causing the sprites to export wrong. Let's see. No, that wasn't it. Oh, and then I have to re-import to this and delete that background color again. Man. I don't know. I need to find Maybe I have to dig in the script that's on GitHub and find a way to fix it so you can actually render it with transparent backgrounds again. Yeah, save it. Okay, so we got my sprite sheet the way it's supposed to be. Bring in, oh, now I have to fix the distortion shader. Or not the distortion, the mask. Oh, I see. Okay. Then this blur mask is wrong. It's gotta be a better way to get a nice gradient there, I feel like. Oh, and that's off center. All right. Yeah, fixed. All right. When are we getting more vegan recipes? I don't know. It'll be a while. I never started that cooking channel. I had thought about starting, but I exported it with that on there. Turn that off. Actually, this should have white under it since it's a mask. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's because it's a sprite sheet. Oh my god. Ah, fuck. That's so annoying. Yeah. It's using a sprite sheet, so it's not using the actual region. That's so dumb. I can't, like, make it independent somehow? It's using a sprite sheet, so it's pulling from the full sprite sheet and not the individual image itself. Which is really annoying. Alright, I gotta run. My appointment's in 2 minutes. Alright, I'll see you.